Okay, fair warning. Possibly could get hacked, and this video could get shut down in the process of me recording it. I just freed up some time to record it, but they do hack me a lot. So if this gets shut down in the process of me painting these already started paintings, bear with me and try to watch all of the videos I have to make as a result, because I've had to make 5-6 fucking videos in a row before because of these perps, these whatever you call them, gang stalkers, harassing pieces of shits that have no fucking life. And I'm sorry, you know, if you don't like my language, then keep on trucking and fuck the fuck off. I really don't give a fuck. This isn't a family-oriented channel here. You know what I mean? I do too many different fucking things in life for me to give a shit about my vocabulary at this fucking point in the game. I'm a country boy. We get rowdy out here. We get rowdy out here! You hear me? I was doing some Megadeth a little while ago. Hello, me. Meet the real me. In my misfits way of life. A dark black past is my most valued possession. Hindsight is always 20/20. Looking back, still a bit fuzzy. Speaking mutually assured destruction. Nice story, gather instruction. Feeling paranoid, true enemy, a false friend. Anxiety's attacking me, my air is getting thin. I'm in trouble for the things I haven't got to yet. I'm sharpening the axe, I was chomping at the bit, and my palms are getting wet, sweating bullets! Hello me, it's me again. You can subdue but never tame me. It gives me a migraine headache. Sinking down to your level. You just keep on thinking it's my fault. I stay an inch or two at a kicking distance. Mankind has got to know its limitations. Feeling claustrophobic like the walls are closing in. Bloodstains on my hands and I don't know where I've been. And I'm in trouble for the things I haven't got to yet. I'm sharpening the axe and my paws are getting wet, sweating bullets! Well, me, it's nice talking to myself. Credit to Dementia. Someday you too will know my game and smile its black-toothed grin. With the roar inside my head. Won't take a day off, I'll be dead. My icy fingers claw your back. Here I come again. Feeling paranoid, true enemy, a false friend. Anxiety's attacking me and my hair is getting thin. I'm in trouble for the... I can't do it. Anyway. I'm sharpening the axe and my palms are getting wet, sweating bullets. Once you committed me, and now you've acquitted me, claiming validity for your stupidity. I'm chopping at the bit, I'm sharpening the axe. Here I come again, oh, sweating bullets. Anyway, I did a karaoke on the Live Meet. My brother does karaoke on there all the time, and they graded me a C on that one. I thought I did pretty good. Once you committed me, now you've acquitted me, claiming validity for your stupidity. I'm chomping at the bit, I'm sharpening the axe. Here I come again, oh, sweating bullets. It's not easy to do that one. It sounds easier than what it is. You know? It ain't that easy to do, though. It's one of the easier ones, though. That one, behind closed doors, all you live for is taking. Not that life of yours left your whole world shaking. Who are you fooling? I know you hear the laughter. Don't you hear the people talking? What is it you're after? Ooh, turn off your conscience. Leave the world outside. Nothing else could ever make you feel that anything's real, so you just disconnect. You save yourself, live for nothing else. And I could never hold the truth, the silence is golden. And with a broken heart, underneath all that pain, do you stroke the plitty scars? The never ends. Ooh. Turn off your conscience. Leave the world outside. Nothing at all could ever make you feel that anything's real, so you just disconnect. Or welcome to an empty fortress, a mighty wreck that once was bound, ate alive by oxidation, abandoned by a crew of cowards. Navigation systems failed, computers crashed, they all fall down. Possibly I've seen too much, hang a red teen, I know too much. Well, the guilty pay the price, suspended by their broken necks. No one survived to tell the story when foreign life forms resurrect. A military intelligence, still two words that can't make sense. Possibly I have seen too much. Hangar 18, I know too much. Dun, 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 dun. I think there should be more verses to that song. That's all there is for lyrics. Welcome to an empty fortress, a mighty wreck that once was bound, ate alive by oxidation, abandoned by a crew of cowards. Navigation systems failed, computers crashed and they all fall down. Possibly I have seen too much, in a red teen, I know too much. And well, the guilty pay the price, suspended by their broken necks. No one survived to tell the story when foreign life forms resurrect. A military intelligence, still two words that can make sense. Possibly I have seen too much, in her 18, I know too much. That's pretty close. I think anyway, I don't know. Anyways, that's fun doing that shit once in a while. It's a good workout, get you sweating. It's good for you. Well, the guilty pay the price, suspended by their broken necks. No one survived to tell the story when foreign life forms resurrect. And military intelligence, still two words that can't make sense. Possibly I have seen too much, in a red teen, I know too much. I wrote a little something myself. While they mesmerize, hypnotize, terrorize that, ever ready to boldly take a spread. Commercialized, industrialized, look to the rise and all of the lies, but I know that everything dies. A nation so boldly ready to crumble, playing it play by play, but every time they fumble, for every time they mumble, afraid to end it up with a rumble. Another politician will stumble, fall, and tumble. I'm just a child of the corn and the side like a thorn. Been that way since the fucking day that I was born. And I'll come out real fast, and I won't even warn like a blast from the past, even emotionally torn. My mind is like a storm. You get cold and I'll get warm. You either fold or get ready for the swarm of my intelligent wit taking shape and form. Subliminally on the television, everyday judgment like the crucifixion, familiarly like a one-way direction, with history being out mirror reflection. I heard music on a CD, music about World War III, but then I seen it in 3D, but that was supposed to be after me, the submarine, but then I see the ex-marine that didn't agree, the colors were green, and then Mach 3, I broke a policy, a fallacy. Another reason to with the bass, another reason because the shit here is not a race. While they terrorize, mesmerize, hypnotize that. While they terrorize, mesmerize, hypnotize that. I ain't got my military voice. While they terrorize, mesmerize, hypnotize that. Ever ready to boldly take a splat? Commercialized, industrialized, look to the rise and all of the lies, but I know that everything dies. A nation's boldly ready to crumble, playing it play by play, but every time they fumble, for every time they mumble, afraid to end it up with a rumble. Another politician will stumble, fall, and tumble. I'm just a child of the corn and the side like a thorn, been that way since the day that I was born. And I'll come at him real fast and I won't even warn, like a blast from the past, leaving him emotionally torn. My mind is like a storm. You get cold and I'll get warm. You either fold or get ready for the swarm of my intelligent wit taking shape and form. I'm off the beat. Watch the beat. Subliminally on the television, everyday judgment like the crucifixion, familiarly like a one-way direction, with history being a mirror reflection. I heard music on a CD, music about World War III, but then I seen it in 3D, but that was supposed to be after me, the submarine, but then to see the ex-marine, that didn't agree, the color of green, and green, and then Mach 3, I broke a policy, a fallacy. Another reason to with the bass, another reason because this shit here is not the race. Anyways, it's not a finished song yet, but I was working on it last year. I jump around a lot, do a lot of different things. I hunt, I dig, I write poetry, I archaeology. You know, I fucking paint. I do all kinds of shit. So it's hard to stay. I got ADD. You know. Well, they terrorize, mesmerize, hypnotize that. Ever ready to boldly take a splat. Commercialize, industrialize, look to the rising, all of the lies, but I know that everything dies. A nation so boldly ready to crumble, playing to play, but every time they fumble for every time they mumble, afraid to end it up with a rumble. Another politician will stumble, fall, and tumble. I'm just a child of the corn, and the side like a thorn, been that way since the day that I was born. And I'll come at him real fast, and I won't even warn, like a fucking blast from the past, leaving him emotionally torn. My mind is like a storm. You get cold, and I'll get warm. You either fold or get ready for the swarm of my intelligent wit taking shape and form. Subliminally on the television, everyday judgment like a crucifixion, familiarly like a one-way direction, with history being the mirror reflection. I heard music on a CD, music about World War III, but then I seen it in 3D, but that was supposed to be up to me, the submarine within the sea, the ex-marine that didn't agree, the colors green, and then mocked 3, I broke a policy, a fallacy, the bass and do with the bass. Anyway, sorry, I got a little too self-indulgent. I like how this one's coming along here a lot. See, I'd already painted this one. I wasn't pleased with it. I was like, I'll put more paint on this one. I was telling my friend earlier today. So I gave some of my paintings away. Signed them, gave them to my friends. Told them, sell them if you want. I need to get my art sold. I live in the country, you know. I live in the middle of nowhere, as you can see. I've got no vehicle. I barely ever get to town. I want to join a fucking art show, you know, but I don't have a vehicle. It's not exactly that easy for me to be able to do. So I figure at least get some sold, you know. I don't care what they sell them for. I hope they make some good money. But once I start selling some of my paintings, people will want to. There's few of them that'll be out there, but they'll have sold. There's going to be others that want more, you know. And so this is the way it's done. I'm making some business cards, and I'm going to put them all over Iowa. North, east, south, west Iowa, and even in northern Missouri. Everywhere I can. I'm just going to put my business cards everywhere. I'm going to start my own art business. And hopefully, after I make some good money, I want to start my own art school dedicated to just simply abstract and surrealist abstract art. No still life shit, no oil paintings, no watercolor, that shit. They can go to another school, you know what I mean? This is for autistic, ADD people that need to make some money instead of get fucking a foot on top of their fucking head their whole life, you know what I mean? So I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I would dedicate that time to the painting, but like I said, I do a lot of other things. I get into archaeology, I get into fucking paleontology, I write song lyrics, I write poetry, you know, and so I write rock songs, pop songs, rap songs, some country, but it's there's my ex-girlfriend's fucking blanket. Look at that piece of shit blanket. Look at this shit. I thought about burning it. Fucking, it needs to be burned at this point. Well, the last time she was here, we was chilling out over here. She left her blankie here. She got pissed off, stormed off out of here. And then another time I told her to get the fuck out of here because I was trying to paint, and I'm not even gonna get into it right now. She pissed me off that day, and she started doing her fucking whining shit, and I was just like, just get the fuck out of here, you know what I mean? Fucking tired of this shit. Like, I'm trying to do my fucking, this is my job, right? Like, them kind of people, they keep you from getting employed at places, keep you from fucking being able to earn your fucking keep in this life, just so they can try to embarrass you and say, get a job, when they're the motherfucking ones responsible for you not being able to get fucking hired somewhere. I don't know if any of you have experienced that. Not very many of you probably have, but I fucking have many times in the last 15 fucking years, though. And I'm fucking tired of it. So, I'm not ever working minimum wage ever the fuck again. Someone might work minimum wage for me, but I'm not. So, in a way, I kind of fucking am thankful for these perps, you know. They helped me see my worth and what I'm really about anyway. Or I would be working minimum wage somewhere. After they finally let me, just so they could perp on me and harass me in all kinds of fucked up ways at a fucking burger flipping joint, you know, because that's the kind of shit they fucking do. You know, first they want to hire all the fucking rejects that'll piss in the pickle jar and all that shit, and then fucking deny people that would be dedicated to a fucking job who would actually show up on time and work and everything. They don't want fucking people that actually would dedicate their fucking time and give good quality fucking service, not just fucking piss in a pickle jar kind of fucking service. You know what I mean? They didn't want that shit when Obama became president. That's a fucking fact. You're gonna end my video? Go ahead and end it. I know you want to. Go ahead. Go ahead, bud. See, that's the thing, dude. You took all the fucking jobs. Obama did this shit, man. He took all our fucking jobs and put them on the internet in the hands of fucking identity thieves and computer hackers. Of course we're gonna struggle to get a fucking job. People that actually fucking are real fucking human beings. Of course we're going to, though. You know? It's fucking bullshit to me. So anyways, yeah, I was gonna do a little bit of painting on here. I'm just showing you. I've been doing these, working on these. I'm doing a set of 3 here. And these will be the individual ones, and then this one, kind of getting some of the same paints. But this is a pretty good sized panel, you know. It's a pretty good sized one. It's about the size of what a small, like about mid-sized Pollock would have been on canvas. I don't know if he ever painted on wood or not. I would imagine he would have. If he didn't, he should have. You know what I mean? He probably would now if he was alive. I'd imagine he'd probably paint exactly like I fucking do, instead of the way he used to. Because, first of all, they didn't have these bottles back then. You know? Well, they didn't though. I mean, he could have probably made like a fucking I don't know, like a bottle to fucking fling it out of, but it wouldn't have been exactly the same as this, though. He would do it exactly like this. I can guarantee you would. Well, with other ways too, but he would definitely do this. Okay, I'm just telling you that right now. I know that for a fact. He definitely would. Okay, that's a whole bottle of fucking blue paint right there. 50 whole fucking cents right there. You know, but it's worth it, man. You know, it's fucking worth it. So, okay, some orange. I don't need any more orange in the fucking, on the mural in my garage anyway, so. I like to do a little bit of different things too. The mural that I'm working on is a different type of painting. I do have a Pollock style painting on one of the panels though. I've been working on that just to try to do an upright style version of it. But yeah, that's got plenty of orange on it. Okay, because that's an ancient style of painting, ancient style of art anyways. Okay, that's like, it's kind of like, it's kind of an art form. It's not necessarily I don't know exactly who would have painted like that, the crisscross method. Who did that shit? Da Vinci or something? Da Vinci's like at every angle. You know what I mean? Like when I do gibberish, I'll be doing mother savage and London, some money on that's very good. None of the savage and mother savage and whatever the dollar savage and none of this in the savage dollar and mother demanded. I needed to cut up the test of the period of the sun on the video of some under the model is a better to savage the sun, the period of the civilian. You know, try to make it full circle. I'm meeting on the savage and under the savage that was a little harder to do. I've been working on lately. It's just jibs. It helps me with my lyrics. I do gibberish and then I come up with fucking rhythm, melody sometimes, rhyming. Just comes naturally after that, you know. I look at this fucked up world today, I see nothing but pain, maybe a little bit of happiness. I don't know, some on the fly, you know what I mean? I look at the way this fucking world looks today, and then all I see is a bunch of sadness and a little happiness. I don't know. Okay, so I need to save a little bit of paint for another painting. I only have 4 bottles of paint. I need green on here for sure, and a little bit on there. Okay. because it's a light color of green, but okay. It's coming along, that's for sure. I imagine having that hanging up on your wall, though. I mean, you can't say that that's not enjoyable to look at, though. If you try to say that, you're just a hater. You know, that's just the way it is. I'm not gonna listen to criticism when I know something is vibrant, its vibrancy is fucking attractive to the eye. Okay, it's not a fucking appalling. It's not something that's gonna make you want to look away. It's something that's gonna pull your eyes right back to it over and over and over again. And that's what people look for when they want a painting, though. Okay, they want something enjoyable to look at. Okay, like, you know, you go to a fucking nursing home, right? And they got those fucking paintings of a fucking pond, or like Bob Ross style nature wildlife shit, because none of them could ever go outside ever the fuck again. You know what I mean? Pretty much. And so they want to at least be able to fucking see what did they remember of nature before some fucking snotty kids or piece of shit motherfuckers stuffed them in a fucking fucking murder zone, basically. I would never put my parents in a fucking nursing home ever. I won't either. I don't give a fuck. They'll live longer too, that way. You stick your fucking parents in a nursing home, they won't live longer. And I don't give a fuck. Don't go to the doctors these days. You should know better. They're scumbags, man. I got an uncle that's healthy as fuck. He's probably healthier than I am. Just had a fucking heart attack and had to have a triple fucking bypass surgery. Probably because I'm a TI, and they wanted to take it out on him and probably direct energy weaponed at his fucking heart and fucking push the button until he had a fucking heart attack. Who fucking knows? But I'm just saying, man. This COVID-19 shit, I mean, you guys should fucking wake the fuck up. There's medicinal fucking medicines that are far more powerful, far more better than any fucking medicine a doctor could give you. Nobody ever had cancer before a fucking doctor told them they had cancer. You know that? My brother's had a lump on his fucking side for fucking like 20 years. And it's probably cancerous too. But the doctor wouldn't tell him this. Instead, he said it was a fucking fatty cell or some shit, right? My brother's been worried about it fucking all this time, but he ain't complained about the pain from it as much since he moved out here. And I think a lot of the reason for that is all the minerals out here. These creeks are special creeks, man. Just walking these creeks, getting your feet wet and your hands wet, purifies you. And these for something. I don't know if it's the organisms that are these ancient organisms, these old ancient fossils. I don't know what it is, but it makes us healthy and because they've literally tried killing my ass and my fucking, I don't even want to talk about it, man. This year's been a fucked up year, man. I saw my mom almost choked to death like 3 different fucking times. Out of the fucking blue, first she had fucking influenza A, right? Right before COVID-19 broke loose, she got influenza A supposedly from the, because that's what the doctor told her she had. When she went to, she was working at dollar store. Somebody somehow gave her influenza A. Influenza A. Right? She was on the fucking, it almost looked like she was on her deathbed one of the days. It was fucking scary. 3-4 fucking days she was out of work on the fucking couch. Finally one day I snapped on her, made her get up and fucking take me to town. She wasn't going to, she wanted to fucking sleep all day. But she kept fucking, couldn't cough hardly at all. You know what I mean? I fucking flipped out because I wanted to go. I was being kind of selfish, but in the back of my mind I knew she needed to, though. Because you have to get up and you have to get out there and you got to get fresh air. You got to get sunlight, your vitamin D. You gotta fucking get air to them lungs. Laying in one spot is just gonna keep you all congested. You got like a fucking chest congestion, upper respiratory illness. You gotta get out there. You gotta fucking breathe some fucking air into your lungs. Fucking breathe some fucking smoke some fucking cigarettes. Whatever the fuck. Coffee, lots of coffee, because coffee helps loosen that phlegm up. A lot of these things people will get mind controlled out of doing when they're fucking trying to kill someone. And so, like, you almost have to fucking sit there and argue with the people. Oh, I get heartburn. It's like, well, would you rather have fucking heartburn or would you rather fucking choke to fucking death? Because they're trying to fucking choke you to death. I saw a Targeted in Minnesota did a video. He woke up going, I've had it happen to me before, too. He probably ate a bunch of peanut butter before he went to fucking sleep, though. Because it's really easy for them to do when you eat a bunch of peanut butter before you go to sleep, though. It's by the spoonful. Probably. I'll bet you did. You know? He looks like somebody eats fucking spoonfuls of fucking peanut butter. But anyways, I do too sometimes, and but I've had that fucking happen to me too. Where like they're trying to kill you in your sleep and shit with this fucking technology, this 5G shit. And this was back before they had 5G. This was last year, or 2-3 fucking years ago they was doing this shit to me then. But around Austin, fiber optic cables, I think they could do it with fiber optics. Not just fucking, not just 5G. I think the fiber optics are more powerful than fucking 5G is. That's what Alex Jones said. Anyways, so I might work a little bit more on these later. Not in a big hurry to get them complete yet because I hate running out of paint. Kind of hope my mom buys me some more paint. I'm liking this one though. Look at that shit. Got a little something started there. You know, I don't just do, I do curves, I do drips, I do splatter on there too. They ain't finished products yet. Sometimes I just do them like this. Like the ones I did the last time I did a video, that's pretty much how I did those ones. I do them different ways sometimes. I don't like splattering little specks of fucking paint on them. I don't really necessarily like that. I like this better. It's more clean, more visual, more to offer. You get all this, you get too many specks of paint over that shit, and it starts to, you know, it starts to like throws me. I don't know. To each his own when it comes to art, but when it comes to me though, I'll do them with the specs, but I ain't gonna overkill on the specs. If I overkill on the specs, it's gonna get a whole nother fucking coat of paint over it. I'm gonna start over again until I'm fucking satisfied with my painting. But this one getting there real close. I just love these colors. I'm a real big fan of that color of blue, and green's always been my favorite color. And I really like the blend going there. And so, but I don't know. Do I need to have paint on every single fucking spot of the wood before I could say it's a complete painting, or does that add character to show that there's wood, that it's on wood instead of a canvas? That's the question. I don't know. Well, I'm the artist, I got to make that decision, but yeah, I'll do one like that and one completely caked with paint and see which one people prefer. You know what I mean? But that doesn't say that one's better. I don't really know. It's hard to say, but that's a good one. That's a good painting. And this one's coming along here. Did they shut my fucking video off? I wonder if my fucking camera was even on the whole fucking time. This one's gonna take forever to upload. I'm almost at a 30-minute video here, but I haven't had a 30-minute video in a while, so I need to offer a little bit more than just 1 or 2 minutes at a time to people. Not that I give any fucking shit anyway, not that I get any subscribers, or I always get harassed and hacked anyway, and compromised on my fucking account because of a bunch of little crybaby, little bitch-ass motherfuckers, little pussy-ass fucking stupid motherfucking little cowards. Don't want to fucking try to play hide the fucking person's reality. Donald Trump said he signed a fucking executive order that he was going to give us our freedom of speech and stop letting these motherfuckers fucking censor us and shit and violate our constitutional rights. When the fuck is that going to fucking happen then? You signed the order. When does it start? 20 fucking years from now? Why doesn't it start that fucking day? Though. Why can't you guys fucking make it to where these groups, right? Like, selling groups on Facebook and shit. Why can't you make it to where those can't be hacked or they can't fucking exist? You know, Facebook's not even in YouTube. Technically aren't supposed to even exist according to our Constitution because of the violations to our constitutional rights that it imposes upon us. And yet they do. For some fucking reason. Did you know they're not supposed to actually be a fucking in existence? Their entities aren't supposed to be though. According to the United States Constitution. That's why they cry about our Constitution. That's why one of them fucking burned our Constitution, didn't they? Wasn't it? Which one was that one? I was like, what? It was a senile lady. I can't remember what the fucking name of her is, but some senile bitch, she did something to our fucking flag. What the fuck's her name? This shit's gotta stop, man. You guys are pathetic, man. You don't want to destroy your own country. Really, you're gonna end up dead, motherfuckers. You go to work, get a job. You know? Stop destroying your own fucking communities and shit, man. Or get a fucking spot out in the country. You know? Because that's obviously what y'all motherfuckers need, though. You definitely don't need to be in a city. You know, if you're going to destroy your own fucking city, I mean, what the fucking fuck? Who's going to fucking pay for it? Do you think we're going to pay for your fucking damage to your own fucking city with our tax-paying dollars? That most of you fucking pieces of shit's trying to keep us from fucking hurting, though? You really fucking think so, bro? Really? Huh? Do ya? Because we ain't paying for it. You are. And you're lucky if you don't pay for it with your lives, motherfuckers. How hard would it be for the fucking Navy SEALs to get up on the motherfucking rooftops and start fucking sniping you motherfuckers out, dude? That fucking peak missed you. At one fucking time, the fucking military could just fucking peak miss a whole fucking group of you. What? Yeah, I'm doing a video.
What the fuck?
I'm doing a video. Get the fuck out of here. It's my fucking channel, dude. See, they got him mind controlled and fucking trying to make me embarrass me and shit. I'm out here in the country, and because there's a person here that barely can fucking hear me in the garage, they're gonna mind control him and come out here and talk some fucking shit to me, though. You see that shit? Fucking mind control shit is bullshit to me, because you know it's the same motherfucking perps that hack my fucking shit, though, on a motherfucking daily basis and try to fucking shut my fucking videos down and keep me from getting fucking subscribers, likes, views. Same with fucking Facebook. It's the same piece of shit motherfucking rejects that can fucking literally mind control. Fuck, there's drug addict, stupid motherfuckers that can mind control someone like that to fucking piss me off like that. But I'm okay. I'm okay. It pisses me off, though, when they do that shit, though. Okay, because he yells like that all the fucking time, though. He's not perfect. Okay? He's had fucking DCI agents out here because he's threatened the fucking governor of the fucking state before. Men in black, fucking men, guys in suits look like FBI agents and shit. Look like fucking, bad news, you know? And then he tried snitching on us for fucking weed, and they was like, we don't give a fuck about that. We're not here for that. It was hilarious. He's like, I think I got a pop pipe. And they're like, we don't care about that. We're not here for that. Because they don't have to fucking, they can't do shit to you unless they're there for that fucking reason anyway, and that's if they fucking want to, you know what I mean? That was years ago. They had the sheriffs and everything. Like, we're only concerned about methamphetamines. We're not concerned about marijuana out here anyway. Laville is a real bad looking meth place, they were saying. I almost was skeptical to believe the sheriff too, right? And then the next year, I think it was the next year, or maybe it was winter time, I was driving back from Oskaloosa and I come into fucking Laville. As soon as I pulled into Laville, a garage explodes. Had to have been a fucking meth lab. Last year, there was another fucking house in Laville. It fucking burned the fuck down too. It exploded. Had to have been a fucking meth lab, you know what I mean? It's like they fucking cook meth right there in the little fucking town. They can't even go out into the fucking country like the hillbillies do in other fucking places. They sit there right in their fucking house so they can fucking blow it the fucking sky high in smithereens. You know what I mean? Like fucking Mickey Rourke in that movie Spun. Anyways, I like having a rant video like this once in a while. I don't always keep them up for very long though, because I don't know. I just, it's really hard being a TI, you know what I mean? It's a struggle. They'll use everything they can against you at every fucking point in time that they can, just to try to keep you from fucking succeeding, just try to keep you from fucking earning, trying to keep you from earning, you know? Trying to keep you from eating is what the fuck it's really about with me. Everything else, I mean, it's when people try to keep me from eating, dude, and that's daily. I get mad. I get really fucking mad shit. I get fucking pissed, you know? And I still keep my cool, you know, but they have pushed me into being a fucking alcoholic, though. And so I drink every fucking night, pretty much. About a bottle of wine a night, which I always fucking pretty much have. Because this shit's been going on for like 15 fucking years. Not an alcoholic. An alcoholic, you gotta wake up and take a drink every day. Then you're an alcoholic. You know what I mean? You wake up and you take a drink of that fucking vodka bottle or that whiskey bottle daily, and you need it in the morning. You're a Lindsay Lohan alcoholic, you know what I mean? Somebody that just drinks of a fucking night to unwind. I wake up refreshed the next day and energetic. I walk miles through fucking prairie, up and down fucking giant hills, carrying fucking weight, sweating half the fuck to death. I earn my alcohol at night, you know what I mean? I earn that shit. So no, I'm not an alcoholic. I had to take AA once. And everybody that was in there was fucking in there for heroin or meth. And I was the only one in there for fucking alcohol. And they were all fucking guilt tripping me. They're like, no, you're an alcoholic and you need to admit it. And shit like that. I was like, this is fucking retarded. And they're all fucking high on drugs and sitting there trying to, like, I'm an addict. They come in there fucking, I'll tell you what, you want to find drugs? Go to an NA meeting. I'll tell you, every fucking one of them in there's got a fucking bag of drugs in their pocket. That's probably where people go to score drugs at, or fucking Narcotics Anonymous meetings, or Alcoholic Anonymous. It is like that too. It was like a fucking basement in a church, and they're just like trying to make me feel like shit. And I was just like, Dude, I'm not really an alcoholic, dude. That's just, this is court ordered. Not even court ordered. I was just trying to put a good face on it so that way I don't fucking end up in a... Because they were trying to stuff me in a mental institution. You know how gang stalking is. It wasn't nothing about me being an alcoholic at all. I got an argument with my mom one night. They tried having me fucking committed. The cops wouldn't do nothing. So then they fucking snuck around to this fucking corrupt lawyer that's already been in fucking trouble for forgery and shit. And he went to the hospital and they manipulated some paperwork and tried making it look like I was on an involuntary committal when I was never even in police custody. Then they didn't even show up to the court hearing. Then they had different doctors that I never even fucking talked to show up for them the second fucking time. And I skipped my court hearing, so I automatically had to do 5 days in the fucking facility. It was just a fucking fiasco. The gang stalking, the last 3 years in that fucking city, they tried stealing our house, my dog. They bullied my parents out of that fucking town. Even though my parents never did nothing wrong to anybody there other than pay taxes and serve the fucking community. And this is after harassing us for like fucking 3 years for fucking nothing, for stupid shit. With the fire department, the mayor, the city of Oskaloosa, CRI News, fucking William Penn University, behind my motherfucking house with the fire department, filming my fucking yard that had 2 trash bags and a fucking pile of wood, trying to make us look like scumbags and shit. I swear to fucking God. And I told him, you better not fucking use this. I don't own this property. You don't have any permission to fucking film this property or anything like that. And they said, okay, well, we won't. Well, I found out 2 months later, the motherfuckers used it as a fucking news story. And my name and my voice and everything. Against my will. Against my permission. Also, on top of fucking everything else. You know? I'm like, you guys are a fucking college. What are you doing going around picking on fuck gang stalking? It was like a gang stalker program. With, teamed up with the fire department is what it fucking was like, though. Their news team and the fire department doing like some little gang stalker program skit thing. I swear to fucking God, man. I'm not fucking making it up. I swear to God. This is exactly the shit these motherfuckers did. And they did many other fucked up fucking things. And not just to me, to other fucking people there. But mainly to me, though. And my family. And I don't know why. We don't know why. I was asking my mom, what do you think they did this shit to us for? And she was like, because of our fucking stupid neighbor. We had this fucking fat old lady neighbor that used to have she's a perp, and she works at Clow, and she used to have them every time I'd be in my room, I had fucking blankets over my window. This is how weird they are. Nobody could see in my window. I swear to God, made sure of that, right? When I'd fucking go to, do my business, watch a little fucking DVD porn or whatever the fuck, they would drop metal on the ground. Every time I would fucking masturbate in the privacy of my own fucking room, even though I had no fucking idea anybody could see me in there, but they wanted me to know that they could somehow. So it was this psychological game, right? Where they're like, how you gonna figure it out? How you gonna figure it out? And we'd be like, boom, boom. They would drop metal. It would be all hours of the fucking day. They would have somebody come up to the fucking, to their parking place, the Cloud place after hours, and they would have them do it after hours even. If we would like get a bid on eBay or something good was happening for us, it would be like, boom, boom. Anytime it was something like real important for us, boom. And they would like communicate with each other. Like, so I swear to God, I'm not joking. It's a noise campaign / psychological harassment campaign, right? You know what I mean? Just imagine, right? And she's the reason, because she works at fucking Cloud. I'm certain of it. Well, her daughter works at MCG Fiber Optic Cable Company. And so I figured it out. I put 2 and 2 together. Of course, this is how the fuck they see me in my room. They use a little MCG cable box, and they fucking sit there and fucking spy on me through a cable box in my room with fiber optics. Well, I started unplugging the fucking thing, taking the thing completely out of my fucking room, and they were still doing it. And I was like, how the fuck are they doing it? Well, then I've come to find out, well, it doesn't matter if the thing's in your room or not. Fiber optic cable. Fiber optic is highly advanced, fucking really powerful shit. They could definitely at least eavesdrop. They could pick up a pin drop from fucking a block away with the fucking audio on a fucking, or something like that. You guys ever seen the movie Antitrust from 1996 or 98 with Ryan Phillippe and Tim Robbins? Well, in the movie, they introduced fiber optics for the first time I've ever even heard about fiber optics. And it's a thread, just a fucking, like a thread off your t-shirt or something, the size of a thread camera that caught the murder of this fucking Chinese dude in the movie. And they was telling us they had cameras the size of a fucking thread back then. And this wasn't even the year 2000 yet. And it was fiber optics. See what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? So I know that's how, though. By putting 2 and 2 together, right? Like, how are they doing this? How are they making noise so strategically And then I come to find out it wasn't until years after the fact that her daughter works at MCG Cable Company, and that happened to be the cable company that our service provider. And then I come to find out later, when I was working at Taco John's, this lady told me that she said that somebody had shown her on their computer somebody else's house through MCG's computer. They hacked a computer and hacked into people's fucking houses in the town. So they could sit there and also spy on people. So it wasn't just MCG. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't just MCG though. It was people in the city. It was like this big fucking spy game. It still is, I'd imagine. That's why I'm glad I'm fucking not there anymore. But we still have this shit here happening here though. Okay? Like, you know when you're being watched. You can feel it though. You know what I'm saying? It's not paranoia. It's a fucking feeling. Like, you know when you feel fucking comfortable, when you're comfortable and when you're not. I get that out in the middle of nowhere because they put cameras, they sprinkle cameras out and about throughout here. And when I get near one, I can feel it. Before I ever even find the thing, I can still feel it though. So I know I'm right about this. Like, you know when you're being watched. So somehow they're watching us in pretty much every fucking room in my house. Once again, and it's just this ongoing nightmare. I don't know if it's the prior owners that fucking remodeled this house, that put little hidden cameras in all over the fucking place. You can get a drywall screw, which we have plenty of, drywall, or plenty of screws in our walls. To be a camera, a screw can be a camera. Do you guys know that? Look it up. Look it up on YouTube. You don't fucking believe me though. They were selling spy equipment in 1930s Mechanics Illustrated magazines. Back in the 1930s. It was 1984, back in 1934, man. You know, that 1984 movie was just a fucking afterthought, really. So anyway, I'm done ranting. I need to chill out, drink me some tea, smoke a cigarette. I gotta roll a cigarette because I don't have any right now. Sweating real bad, so I need to go in and get some air conditioning. Just chill for a bit. But yeah, that's what I like doing. I wrote a poem earlier. Like a little fucking song or something on a poetry site. I mean, poem, song, poetry is music, music is poetry, it's the same thing. So anyways, I don't like dedicating a lot of time to that shit because that's not going to benefit me in any kind of fucking way. I mean, obviously. So that's where I'm going to make my money, because what I'm working on, I will break through eventually. It's going to be tough, you know, because I'm a TI, and these people, they harass me in every fucking way they possibly can, though. When it comes down to they know when I leave my house, because they fucking spy on us and they eavesdrop on us, and they also use my mom's phone to do so as well. So they get information from her that when I'm not even around her, you know, and my dad, and anybody, every one of you are living like fucking caged animals under 24-hour surveillance, and you gotta know that. Though you can't be in denial of that shit though. You gotta say, you know, this shit ain't right. You know, who the fuck's, and who's watching the watchers, and who's watching them, and then who's watching them, you know? It's just why the fuck doesn't anybody have a fucking life anymore? How fucking hard is that, right? How hard is it to get out there and have a fucking life though? You know, pick some fucking mulberries. I mean, taste some fucking nature. It's good, you know, go for a fucking walk. You know what I mean? Why fucking stalk and harass people like a fucking reject every fucking day of your life? What the fuck you want to do shit like that for? Really though. Like, what's fucking satisfying about it? You're gonna get fucking fucked up. Why don't you stop fucking doing it? You know what I mean? Anyway.